I like that feature. Anyways, this is what we're doing. Bringing wood in, cutting wood, bringing it, cutting it, cutting it, bringing it, slicing it, dicing it, staging it, warming it, cooling it, heating it. How many times do I need to touch this wood? Let's touch it so many times. We get warm from it 5 times. That's what they say. I think they say 3 times. Doo-doo-doo. Hope you're doing good. Alright, let's set her. If I set it that way, I better reverse it. Set her over there. Bam, bam, bam. Biggie, biggie, biggie. Biggie, biggie, biggie. Let's get our gloves on. This is the annoying part. Because I get the floors wet. When I bring in the wood, Johnny! Could you imagine what my wife has to go through? Oh, I'm live. I'm just saying, poor you. Live with me, you know. But there's a difference of being crazy and knowing your actions, you know what I mean? I'm just like acting out loud, pretending, making voices, doing caricatures, having fun, being creative, stuff like that. If this was a personality that was like all of a sudden switched to that character, we'd have problems, but it's just a character, people. There's a difference. My wife was starting to wonder about me, but I just have fun. I've always been a silly willy. Alright. Pretty wet wood, combination of that cherry. You can see the cherry, that's what we fell in the fall, unfortunately. So it ain't even that old, but it's going to dry in there for a few weeks before it hits the stove, so it'll be like very dry. And then this is that beech over here, beech, cherry, beech. The beech dries nice and hot. I'm very impressed with that beech. My neighbor told me that too. It's really snappy. That's why we had to drop these trees, is because they snap in the wind and they're dangerous, the ones that were hanging over. But anyways, this is getting heavy. Let me put it in the house real quick. I am, but got the mood this whole month. Mommy gave Daddy the whole month off. How do you like that, gentlemen? The whole damn month, Johnny! Time to shave the beard. She keeps asking, why are you growing a beard? Well, I'm not even growing it. She's never even seen me in the 14 years we've been married grow a beard. I mean, these just grow because they grow, but when you're intentionally growing a beard, there's a difference. They get big and, you know what I mean, you're growing a beard. This is not growing a beard. This is just not shaving for a minute. Till I see my customers again in this next couple weeks here. Then I'll be like, boom, bam, bam, yes sir, no sir, how do you do, sir? I've got a pretty good spring lined up as far as my painting goes, so booyah. That's when I'll shave, Mommy. Who likes shaving? Nobody. I mean, I could see if I worked at Hobby Lobby or something like that. There's nobody here. It's just you and me, the way it ought to be. I had enough. This beauty by my side. Oh, what the heck's the name of that song? I only know part of the words. Chris Isaac, I think. That's what I want to say. I never understand yourself looking how I did tonight. I never the sun me right so bright. I feel like it's football Sunday or something, man. Like, come on. Play some football, watch some football. Let's do wood instead. All right. Awesome. I never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did last night. Are you allowed to sing songs on YouTube? Oh yeah. Let's take a look at other things besides this. Let's take a look at my wood situation. I have a lot of wood. Cut wood to cut still. That's all wood. That's all wood. There's wood in there. I still have wood under those tarps. I still have a little bit of wood over there. I got a crap ton of wood over there. I have dead standing that I can fall. These big boys I probably won't. I'll pay my neighbor a few bucks to do them, if he'll do it. And then I can do those, but I'm not doing anything I'm not comfortable with. Let's just say that. Leave that for the experts. But I have a lot I can do myself with my little chainsaw. The funny thing is I have enough for the whole next year once the snow's gone, but I bought all this wood, not bought, but I bought 6 cords, and then before that, I bought like a cord here and a cord there when I moved in here. So I had like 7 or 8 cords of good hard wood, and I'm like, once I saw that pile, I'm like, there's no way I need to mess with any of this stuff that we fell. And I was wrong. I burned through the pile, and now I'm digging through the snow, getting the wood. But it's fun anyways. Having fun with it, that's the main thing. I love this lifestyle. Got the old Sprinter. Heck yeah. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in a beautiful way. It's a beautiful way. It's a beautiful day. Mistake number one is leaving that like that. My dogs come running around and boom, right between their paws. Not that that's happened, but put your axe up when you're done. In between swings, whatever. This stone I found in the middle of the road, and it's green. It's got a lot of green, especially when it is wet. And then you can see there's a vein right there. So I don't know what this was. And out of nowhere, it was sitting on top of the snow. Like, I'm like, wait a minute here. That would have to get ran like a truck. Tires kicked it up, but that wasn't the situation. It was just sitting on top of the snow on the trail. I'm like, that's really weird. In my opinion, it was weird, just random. Like, how did it get from the road that had snow on it to up and top of the snow? You know what I mean? Without cars coming by. There was no car tracks. That's what I'm getting at. Like somebody just set it on the snow, but there were no tracks, period. That's my stone. It fell out of the sky. Maybe. Could be a meteorite. Darn. It's heavy enough, but it's not metallic. You know what I mean? It's definitely not metallic, but I personally think it's like a river jade, or I know it's not turquoise or anything like that, but it does have green going through it. It's heavy, but it should be for as big as it is. Wild horses. All right, let me switch on over.